Hey, everyone! Welcome back to another episode of the Book Flash Podcast, where we dive deep into powerful stories and ideas. I'm Jeff, and with me is Lisa. Today, we've got something special for you.
That's right, Jeff. This episode is about an extraordinary man whose mind broke the boundaries of mathematics, defying the odds at every turn. We're talking about the man who knew infinity by Robert Kanigel, the fascinating life story of Srinivasa Ramanujan.
Ramanujan's story is incredible. I mean, here's a guy who grew up in a poor family in India, no formal education in mathematics, and yet his work in number theory and other areas still blows people away today. Isn't that something?
Absolutely. What's even more captivating is how Ramanujan didn't just stumble into success. He had this relentless passion and obsession with numbers. He would fill notebooks with complex mathematical theories, many of which he claimed came to him in dreams. Can you imagine that?
It's amazing. And what really stood out to me was his unshakable belief in his abilities. Despite having no access to the mathematical resources that others had in universities, he kept pushing forward. There's something deeply inspiring about that, right?
Oh, definitely. And the book does such a fantastic job of portraying the human side of this genius. It wasn't just about numbers. Ramanujan faced immense personal challenges. His family didn't quite understand his passion. He battled poverty, and there was this constant struggle for recognition. But then, things took a turn when he reached out to G.H. Hardy at Cambridge.
Yeah, and that letter changed everything. Imagine being Hardy, a well-respected mathematician, receiving this long letter full of groundbreaking theories from a guy you've never heard of, who's from the other side of the world.
Exactly. And what I love is how Hardy wasn't just impressed by the math, he was stunned. He knew that Ramanujan had something special. Hardy took a huge leap of faith and invited Ramanujan to Cambridge University. Can you believe the courage it took for Ramanujan to leave everything behind and go to England?
That's one of the key parts of this story. It's not just about his genius, but about courage. Leaving his family, his country, facing racial prejudice, adapting to a completely new environment, all while battling health problems. The book really brings out the emotional struggle Ramanujan went through.
Yeah, and even though Ramanujan struggled, he never gave up. He kept working on his theorems, pushing the boundaries of math. I think that perseverance is what really grabs you about his story.
And here's the thing, Ramanujan didn't work like most mathematicians. He would write down these jaw-dropping results without proofs. It frustrated Hardy, but it was also what made Ramanujan so unique. He was, let's say, on a different wavelength.
Oh, totally. And it's interesting how Hardy and Ramanujan, despite their differences, formed such a strong bond. They were like this odd mathematical duo, Ramanujan, the intuitive genius, and Hardy, the logical perfectionist. Together, they achieved things that have shaped modern mathematics. But it wasn't an easy road, was it?
No, it wasn't. Ramanujan's health deteriorated, and the cold English climate didn't help. He had a tough time adjusting, but even in the face of illness, his mind was still racing with new ideas. Tragically, he died young, at just 32.
It's heartbreaking. Just think about what more he could have achieved had he lived longer. Yet, despite his short life, his legacy is immense. Today, mathematicians are still exploring and proving Ramanujan's theories. His notebooks are like treasure troves of knowledge.
It's such an inspiring story of passion, perseverance, and genius. And I think that's what makes The Man Who Knew Infinity such a compelling read. Ramanujan's life teaches us that no matter where you come from, no matter what odds are stacked against you, if you have passion and belief in your abilities, you can change the world.
Absolutely. His story resonates on so many levels. It's about following your passion, embracing challenges, and leaving a legacy. Whether you're into mathematics or not, Ramanujan's life has something for everyone.
So, if you're looking for a story that will move you, inspire you, and make you appreciate the brilliance of human potential, go check out The Man Who Knew Infinity. This book is not just about math, it's about the beauty of human determination.
And that's why we love bringing these stories to you on the Book Flash podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share this with someone who loves a good story.
And don't forget to tune in next time for more fascinating books that change lives. Thanks for listening to the Book Flash podcast.